Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to another rendition of Anna Does Design. Today we're going to be talking about auto layouts. I'm going to try to make this quick so it's bite-sized information that you could take and move on. It's going to be the first in maybe a series of it, but I just want to make this quick and, again, easily digestible. So, step one in auto layout is to know what auto layout is. Auto layout is building a frame, and the inside contents are then auto laying out based on the parameters you set in the auto layout panel. For example, let's start. As always, in the bottom, you will see my keys. Today, we're going to start with T for text. We're going to write hello. I'm going to zoom in a lot of it so everybody can see. Okay, so we have hello on our screen. Say we want to put hello in a button, right? Some people would start by drawing a rectangle, putting the hello on top and grouping that. No, in Figma, don't do that. That will make your life really difficult, especially for resizing purposes. We have our text, hello. The magic keys for auto layout is Shift A. As we can see, this built a frame around it. Now, something to note is my frame has 8 by 8 in the auto layout panel, which means my vertical padding is 8, my horizontal padding is 8, and my horizontal gap between. You can change that amount. So every time you make an auto layout object, it will adhere to the amounts. You can do that by pressing Command / and type in nudge. I've changed mine from 1 and 10 to 2.5 and 8. It's because I do a lot of icon design. So let's today say we're going to do 1 and 8. So anytime I make an object, again, if I do another text auto layout, it should always do 8, 8, 8. If I made it 10, it would be 10, 10, 10. Auto layout. Here's our frame. Now, remember what I said. The inside contents are being auto laid out. So this hello is going to be adhering to the parameters you set in this auto layout. So always think what you're doing on the outside is affecting what you're doing on the inside. So if I change this to align left, my text should stay aligned left. So what that means is if I make this bigger, notice my text is not moving. Perfect, it's aligning left. If I put it in the middle, it's going to go right back to the middle. And if I align it right, it's going to align to the right. Basics. Easy peasy. Say you want to add something into this hello. Say if you're making an input bar or something else, you want to put in, let's say, an icon. You can drag your icons from your assets panel and put it in this box. Now, we are still aligned center. So that's really important to know because both objects are going to be in the center. In order to align hello on the left side and the icon on the right side, what you're going to do, you're not going to make this fill. You're not going to change this at all. Do not do that. What you're going to do is you're going to make the horizontal gap between lines. You're going to make it auto. So you can do that by a few different ways. You can press auto, you can type in auto, you can double click here and it will make it auto. So now we have our left aligned hello, our right aligned icon, but they are aligning based on a configuration of auto layout. If we remove auto layout, just to show you what it would be like, this is no longer going to align properly. So you have your frame, right? And I can move the internal properties around. Whereas if I have auto layout on, I cannot move these freely. It will not let me. I can hold shift and press the right arrow key and I can swap it with the left side. This is really helpful for anything in a row so you can change the order it goes in. So what that means is we're back in auto layout. You can see frame 1 is auto laid out. That's the icon for it. You have your hello and you have your icon. Let's say auto layout. I'm just naming this one. If I want to add another, I can press Command D on my keyboard. I have auto layout 2. I'm going to hold, or in my layers panel, I can select both these 1 and 2. To again press Shift A. Now we have one frame, full auto layout. Wow, I can't spell. If you look at it, inside we have auto layout 1 and 2. Remember, whatever parameters you're setting on the outside it affects the inside. So I want these to actually go vertical. So instead, I am going to press vertical layout. Right now it's on horizontal. Now I want it vertical. So again, those line items. I can select the gap between the two. I can make it 8, or say I make it auto. I can talk about that in a later session as to why you might want to use auto here. So we have auto layout 1, auto layout 2, put in one giant auto layout. So let's change the word here. Hi. Change the icon, again, just for fun. And then we're going to swap the two. Say if I make a giant amount of these, I can do that easily. Because they're in auto layout, all I have to do if I want to make 50 more of these is hold Command D or press Command D. So as you can see, the list is actually adding to it. If I want to bring hi all the way to the bottom, all I have to do is press Shift down, or bring it all the way to the top. I can hold Shift up, or I can drag it with my keyboard and it'll stay in that auto layout. That's it. That's the first rendition of Anna Does Design Auto Layout Edition. I hope this is really helpful. This is something that's helped me. In a later version, I'll probably go into building pages with it, how else you can use it in your designs, but auto layout is super helpful. But I want to preface by saying this should not hinder your design. If there are things you can't build with auto layout, that's fine. Don't beat yourself up about it. This is just to help you with consistency, spacing, making sure you're following your grids that are established by your company. I hope this helps you. If you have questions, please reach out in the comments. If you have anything specific you want to see, I can actually design it for you, help you out. But just another tip and trick for Figma auto layout. Bye.